About 6 years ago, a girl found my modeling pictures on Instagram Explorer and became obsessed with me. She began watching my Instagram stories every single day, and one day when I said I was going down to Fashion Island to pick up a new smartwatch, she followed me down there. While we were down there, she hacked into the location software on the smartwatch and began tracking me daily, even setting up chance encounters around town. She would bump into me at the grocery store or at Starbucks, eventually following me all the way to Disneyland one day and getting in line right behind me at Space Mountain so she could talk to me for 45 minutes while we were stuck in line. It felt magical and natural that we started dating immediately. Before our first date, she had watched me go to the grocery store and pick out my favorite snacks in the aisle. So when she suggested, "Hey, why don't we have our first date at your place? We'll watch a movie and I'll bring over the snacks," she walked through the door with my favorite snacks, which she watched me pick out herself, and said, "Hey, these are my favorite snacks. I hope you like them too." I was absolutely in love, and this continued for the 4 years that we dated. The only person that she had ever told that she had found me this way and tracked me this way was her best friend and business partner. Their company eventually went belly up, and my girlfriend used a high-powered lawyer system and some family connections to make sure she got all the remaining assets out of the company. As revenge, the friend came to me and told me everything about the tracking and how she had met me and obsessed over me for the last 4 years. At that point, I confronted my girlfriend and said, "Hey, look, I will forgive you for everything if you tell me the truth right now." She told me the truth about all the tracking, and I still left. I took about 2 months to find myself after all of that mayhem, and then booked a once-in-a-lifetime Mediterranean cruise. It was on that cruise that I ended up getting a girl pregnant during a one-night stand. When my ex heard that there was going to be a shotgun wedding set up, she called the food vendor the day before the wedding, impersonated my wife, and canceled our food catering services the day before the wedding. We had to hire a local pizza vendor to fill that void. We didn't let my ex faze us and continued our own journey. During our second month back in California, she was on the beach when a flock of seagulls attacked her, and her fight or flight instincts kicked in, and she's a human woman and she doesn't know how to fly, so she fought, and she accidentally kicked one of the birds in the head and killed it. We left the beach thinking nothing had happened, but because it was an endangered species, the police got involved, found her toenail in the bird's beak, and matched it to her DNA that's in the system. Her DNA is in the system because she did a back handspring onto a girl during the halftime show in college. That girl's parents thought she did it on purpose, and they filed assault charges, so her DNA is in the system. Since her release, she has given birth, and we are a happy family here.